Hey, everybody. It is Samantha Ramnarine and the Car Accident Referral Services show with Miss Glo Knowles and Mr. James I always want to say Toussaint.
I'm not a saint yet. I'm definitely not a saint.
Well, we know that for sure.
Happy Friday, everyone.
And look at Sean, James. Look at Sean. Look at Sean. Look at Sean. See, look.
What's he saying?
He's saying talk inside the microphone.
Oh, that's what he meant. Happy Friday. My favorite part of the week. Looking forward to the best listeners on radio.
Woohoo! And we have to talk about Glo, okay? Yeah. And her show. Wow.
How much time do we have if we're going to talk about Glo?
Hey, I told you that was one of the best events I've been to all year. And I liked, because you know what? This is probably the first event that I got to work the entire room. So I truly believe quality over quantity.
Absolutely.
Like, you outdid yourself. Like, hands down, if this was the Oscars, you won it. Hands down. You did an amazing job, and I couldn't be prouder to call you my friend.
Well, thank you very much, Sam.
Is that why she's glowing?
Yeah, because she's Glo.
She should be glowing. No, that was a special event. I was honored to be part of it. I'm telling you, some of the most amazing women in South Florida in one room. My goodness. Wow.
Well, you know, it's funny. She told me to sit up front in one of the front tables. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to sit in the back. And that was probably one of the best tables because I met so many cool people. Really, really cool people. Like probably one of like the best private investigator ever too.
Yes,
literally,
yes.
He was amazing. Shout out to him. So yeah.
Yes. Incredible people. Well, you were happy to be seated.
And Glo, do you want to share your news with everybody?
Absolutely. The moms came, we celebrated, and most importantly, we learned. And just as promised, I made sure everybody knew that they did not have to waste time trying to stand in line to meet the people, the decision makers. We had a room of all decision makers versus networking events where you're meeting gatekeepers and then you have to schedule an appointment, wait for them, follow up with them, book a meeting, right? And who knows, especially as moms in business, we do not know what we're going to be doing, I don't know, 2-3 weeks from now. Wow. So I wanted to create the space where now was actually happening in the moment. And something I was really excited about was waiting for Samantha to bring her speech. It was such a joy because you all know how that morning started for me, and it was just this is what we do. And then she said she did 10. Samantha, tell them what you did while you were even at the meeting.
I did, I think, 7 radio shows. And you know what's funny? I was a little nervous because since I was your last speaker, I saw everybody had notes. Everybody was reading on their cell phone. And I'm like, here I am, whatever pops in my head, that's what we're going to talk about. I didn't come prepared because I don't know, when I talk and speak, I want it to come naturally. I don't want it to come like it's planned or it's this, it's that, So I'm glad that your audience, especially Alignable, I'm glad they love, the natural, the authentic, and I'm glad they loved all of your speakers, everything. And one thing I will tell you that I actually heard and very, very good feedback, you actually had several vegans and vegetarians in the room. And some people brought their own lunch because they thought that you wouldn't provide that. And I would tell you that was probably one of the best lunches ever. I love that it was healthy. I love that I could eat everything. So kudos to you because you thought of every single thing. If you missed that event, to all the moms and dads, business owners, everybody, she's going to be doing another one. And we will make sure our Car Accident Referral Services will actually sponsor 10 tickets and we will actually give it out on the radio for free because I want you guys to be in the room. I really do. I not only got inspired, I got to meet really good people. A very nice young lady from the state attorney's office was there from Broward County. You just got to meet really, really good
Miss
business.
Isis. Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I like?
They want to say her name.
I know what I like about. I'm gonna tell you what I like. What I thought was special. So thoughtful that it was mom centric, right? It was right after you drop off the kids. You come and you party with us, and right before the kids get out, we get out so you can go pick up your kids and not miss your beat. Moms think of everything. They don't miss a beat. They just have an ebbing flow to everything they do. I'm serious. I was a witness, and I was a little bit overwhelmed. I said, guys, we got to step it up, or let the women lead everything. Okay, that's why we either step it up or let them lead. That's my take.
Well, James, you know what? I have to tell you, I don't subscribe to that camp. We need the village.
Yes.
We need the muscles. We need the silly things men do and seem to can't get right. We need all of it because there's only so much hours in the day. All right. And at the end of the day, what really matters, I saw a sign. It says, today only happens once. Make it
Yes.
count.
Yes.
And if we all just adopt that mindset of trying to make every day and every moment count,
Yes.
I chose to show up, and everyone who showed up, they did an excellent job doing that, showing up. And, I had a little sign there. It says, show up and let them, right? Show up and let them. The them is whoever it is. Once you show up, they get to choose, right? Every room should be intentional that you walk into, especially as a mom in business. If you be more intentional, you will find the time to do everything you need to do. And I know that's something Samantha really stands by. She is a walking billboard for C.A.R.S. And I'll never forget, like, when I had an accident, I just met her, and then I had the T-shirt because I wash everything before I wear it once.
Are you okay?
And then I already called. I made the mistake of calling to asking someone for an attorney, and then I got like 5 million calls. It felt like 5 million, while my head felt like it was gonna explode. But then I just saw the T-shirt on the bed. I'm like, why the heck didn't I call this number first? And then I called Sam. But what was so encouraging about that was that she really cares for her clients, and I've had that attorney.
Yes.
Yeah, I've had that attorney who's just very transactional. Give me the papers, go see the doctor. There's some other stuff. I don't know if I could say it on live radio, but just
You can, as long as you're not.
I don't know. It seemed like a lot of them are like
Keep
it's
it
like a
PG-13.
strategy or a formula you follow to try to get paid. And I'm like, look, I'm not trying to make money like that. I want to be able to like go out in public and not have someone like spying on me because I'm like committing some sort of fraud. But really and truly, I just wanted to feel better. And it was comforting to have Sam right there to text, knowing that she is who she is. And like I said, next to God, she's like everywhere. It feels like, right?
Why does everybody say that? They're like, how many hours do you have in a day? They're like, I only have 24. Sean's like, I wish I had 44.
But you make time, and that's the thing. If you, I mean, for me, if so you want to know my secret, I time block. I know once those kids get dropped off to school, the clock starts ticking.
Me
and
too.
What didn't happen that was supposed to happen? Oh, next. And then I really want to call on my friends and family. But for the last couple of years, I've been asking people just for grace and forgiveness because it's just so many things, and God help you when you get that call, right? The call from the school. You just see the number and your heart like skip 2 beats. It's like, oh
God,
my
what
gosh,
now?
should I call that back?
And see, so let me make you laugh because you see how James wants to take pictures after this show?
Right.
And I'm like, James, I have to leave the show at 3 o'clock, go all the way to Boynton Beach before 4 o'clock to pick up my kids.
Yep.
Today I have to be at an event for Against Human Sex Trafficking. So shout out to Ending Human Sex Trafficking. It's one of the biggest thing in Florida right now. And when I have to go home now, be ready and be in Flagler Museum for 6 o'clock.
Wow.
Superwoman, Kate.
So
What is it? Why you
watch, he's gonna be like, take
So-
pictures, take pictures.
So for the moms who want Sam's strategy, reach out to Sam. For the moms who want to learn how to be a little bit more strategic in terms of, I mean, so in all fairness, like Sam's kids are a little bit older. My babies are real babies and needy, and I tell people I really want to talk after 3, but I just won't hear a word you say.
I'm a witness. I tried. It didn't work.
Yeah, James had to suffer through it. I was like, James, I
It
got
doesn't
know.
get easier, sweetie. I have boys, and as they get older, they get more needier. And
Really?
all you do is become their chef.
Yes.
I don't know if that's actually gonna happen for me because my boys like to cook.
Well, we'll see because they want,
And it's real messy. I'm just trying to teach him how to clean. I don't mind the cooking, but I'm trying to teach him how to clean.
Do they enjoy sitting on your lap? I had to tell my mother this week. I said, you know what? I'm a little too big to sit under your lap. On your lap, I'll sit at your feet. She said, get up, get up. I said, well, lap or floor, whichever one you choose. So.
And do you know in the Hindu religion, when you go to your altar or you go to church and you actually go and it's called arti and you arti your parents 3 times, you have to fall in their foot and then they touch your head.
Oh.
It's called a respect thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very
That's
big.
some new tradition.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a very big respect thing. So yeah. I'm sitting here eating chocolates because Miss Glow Knowles brought all these Ferrero Rocher chocolates. And I probably ate too many that I should have, James. Why am I the only one that's doing that?
You can have my portion. I'm
No.
watching my figure.
Watching it get it bigger or smaller?
Watch it. Really?
No, I didn't know.
Okay. I want to get, it's almost summer. I got to get,
It's funny. I saw a TikTok this morning and it made me laugh so hard. It was about a baby dancing. And she was like, oh, I went to my pediatrician and my pediatrician says my sugar is too high. So I came home and I moved the sugar from the shelf and I put it to the bottom. It made me laugh. See?
Hey, that is one way of taking care of it.
See? You just get it closer to you.
Yes, I agree.
You like that, didn't you?
That is cute.
Listen, TikTok gives you lots of good, funny things. It
I
really does.
got invited to the first party on the 23rd, talking about beach party. There we go. We can't have chocolate going to the beach party.
Why?
Keep them coming, everyone.
Why can't you?
Huh?
Why can't you?
The love handle's gonna come out. You can't suck nothing in at the beach.
Okay, but did you hear what John T just told me?
What'd
That
he
I'm
say?
getting too bony. He was like, it's not good when you get too bony.
I don't see bony. Let's see. Wow, you're fire right now.
Thank you. Listen, I'm a size 4. From a size 18 to a size 4.
Congratulations.
I want to get like Glow. Glow's probably like a -2.
Oh, no. Those boys, they did add. I'm live here, so I can't say too much. Let's just say, what they say, not junk in your trunk. What is it, Jello in your pudding? No, I better stop.
Muffin top is what they say. Some of that. Muffin top.
No, she has no muffin top. I
No,
No,
I know
it's
she has
not
no
a
muffin
muffin top.
I shouldn't say.
No. Somebody has a muffin top here. We just won't say who.
Right.
What was it, Tracy? What's his name? The comedian. He said.
Tracy Morgan?
Tracy Morgan. Yes, he said you got rid of the jigglies.
Listen, everybody. I've never seen a year, but 2026, where everybody's taking care of their bodies.
Yes.
Everybody.
That's fantastic.
But the problem is everybody's injecting themselves. And what happens when they get off of the semi-glutes? What are they going to do?
And why did you stop talking about Sean taking off his shirts for our listeners?
Look, see? Sean got Sean got nervous now. See?
Follow Peso Brother. You get to see everything.
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 Wow, you heard it from the ladies, okay?
Everything. Who are you going live with? They're showing the wall. You're showing the wall.
They want to see more of me.
Ah.
We're searching for me. We give 1 second of you, 1 second of Glow, half a second of Sean, and more of me.
I think you should have more chocolates.
No.
Sean's like, can I have some chocolate? See? He was like, where's his chocolate?
I commit. Come on in here. We got plenty. You better you than me.
So are we going to have a winner today? Do we get to have a winner today?
Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do a caller number 5. Let's put Sean to work. We'll do a gift card to Publix at 954-792-1170 or 305-948-1170. And if you guys have ideas, like contests that you guys want to win and let us know, tell us. Tell us. Because a lot of people are not giving away anything. And car accident referral services, listen, we are here to please the community. We want to advocate for you guys. Whatever we can give you guys for free, let's do it. Because listen, we are a real company. We do not have fly-by-night attorneys. We have attorneys that are honest, that are passionate, and that will put their percentage where their mouth is. So when you're listening to WAVS, to other attorneys that sponsor shows or other people, remember that we are the only ones that do 25%. Social media says it, our billboard, our buses, everyone says it. So when people are going to talk trash about us, listen, when they stop talking is when you got to worry about it. But car accident referral services, we are here to stay, and we are here to put more money into your pockets. We will take 25% instead of 33 and a third and 40% when you get into a car accident. We cover the entire state of Florida, and car accident referral services is trademark and patent. So when people are telling you that we're not for real, please, I encourage you guys to call the Florida Bar, and they will tell you that car accident referral services is a qualified provider of the Florida Bar, and we are on good standing because every July 1st, we have to give them every attorney in our network, and every single attorney. Right now, we have over 100 attorneys and doctors throughout the entire state of Florida that takes 25% up to a $1 million settlement. So we are here. People are always going to hate, but we are here to stay, and we're going to give you guys another 50 years. So make sure you guys are calling Car Accident Referral Services at 954 249 5858. And you know what, Sean? We're feeling so giving. The next three people that call, we're going to give them all Publix gift cards
Wow.
on behalf of Car Accident Referral Services.
Listen,
Wow.
can you go again and say put your percentage where your mouth is again?
Put your
And do it
perc-
slowly.
put your percentage where your mouth is, because the last time I checked, Car Accident Referral Services is the only attorney and medical referral service that takes 25%. Even if we take the case to court, it is 25% up to a $1 million settlement. So make sure when you guys are signing up with these other attorneys that's taking 33 and a third plus cost and 40% plus cost, make sure you read your contracts, because what they do is they send it on a text message or in an email. They tell you to DocuSign about 40 pages, and then you never know at all. If an attorney says, oh, well, we can negotiate at the end, here's the problem. You already signed a 40% contract, so there's no negotiation. So make sure you tell them to put their percentage where their mouth is, because I will give $1,000 to whoever on social media finds an attorney, a law firm, a billboard, a bus bench where they have that they take 33 and a third and 40%. I will give every single person $1,000 if they can show me that.
Wow.
Wow.
We
You are putting that percentage
Sam
where
is
your
paying
mouth
your
is.
bills.
No, because I know it. I have not found one.
Woo.
And I drive from Palm Beach to Broward to Miami. I go to Orlando. I go to the west coast of Florida. I have not seen a billboard. Everyone says zero cost. Well, every single attorney in Florida takes zero cost. So I find that very funny. And then some of them say, well, we are the largest law firm. How do you know you're the largest law firm? Just because you say you're the largest law firm doesn't mean. I could say, well, we are the largest attorney and medical referral service in the entire state of Florida. Does that mean it's true? I can say anything.
Can't prove it.
Correct.
Yes.
But I think also too, because of the name too, just for our listeners, let them know it's not just for car accidents, vehicle accidents.
Correct. It could be Uber, Lyft, jitney, bus, pedestrian, motorcycle. It can be for planes, cruises. And I'll even tell you, yesterday, one of my girlfriends called me. Her daughter was in a very, very bad accident, and she was a passenger. And I want you guys to know she's had to have several surgeries. She's still in the hospital, and she was a passenger. The driver was arrested for DUI, and she still has a case. Car Accident Referral Services, network of attorneys, they signed her up, and she still has a case. So if you think that your kids, just because they were in a car that somebody else was driving and they got arrested, absolutely not. She still has a case, because right now she needs a lot of medical attention, and she has a long road ahead of her. Because how dare him, if you guys are driving, and this is what I tell my kids because they're still young, and, I don't even let them do a scooter without a helmet. But no, I'm telling you, you guys are, they're graduating, they're getting their licenses. I saw many people on social media where they're like, I just turned 16, I got a car. Please, drivers, as much as we want your business, I know it's cool to be 16, 17, 18 and have a car and going to college and going to high school now, but be very, very careful. Make sure you guys are covering your kids with PIP, bodily injury and uninsured motorists because it is very dangerous out there. Your kid could be the safest kid, but we have to worry about the other people that's driving because when my friend's daughter went in this car, she had no clue that he was going to be stopped for DUI. So make sure you tell your kids, do not go in a car where somebody they know has been drinking. It is not worth your kid's life.
Wow. Definitely scary stuff.
Wow.
We have winners, Mr. Sean?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, you said everybody's getting the gift cards.
It's fine.
You are really paying their bills
you
on
get
Friday.
A gift card, you get a gift card. You get a gift card. And plus, we got beats. We were winners.
Well,
from
you
the
talk
jump.
to one, James talks to one, I talk to one.
All right.
Say 25%.
25%.
And
25%.
you put it where your mouth is again.
And put the 25% where your mouth is. Because all these attorneys out there, I want to see where you guys are putting 33 and a third and 40%. Listen, I get lots of callers. They're like, Samantha, people are bashing you on the radio. I don't like them. I shut the radio off because they're just garbage. They just want to hate on you. I'm so glad in what you do in the public and the community. You know, you're more Jamaican, you're more Bahamian, you're more Haitian. And I'm like, listen, I'll always be Guyanese at heart, one Guyana. But if I can help my community, because this is what people do not understand. When you grow up poor and you're in a situation that you can help people, you can help people because I'm truly blessed where God has blessed me. I don't have to be a multimillionaire. I just have to live in a nice house, drive a nice car, and take care of my family. And that's all that matters. So, you know, all these rich people out there, try to give back. Try to give back to schools, to nonprofits. I literally sit on 7 boards, 9 chambers, and 16 nonprofits right now. And I just want to add that my nonprofits that I truly, truly love is against human sex trafficking, foster kids, domestic violence. That is a big one for me right now because of what's going on in the world. And I want to make sure that people know you guys have so many options. So make sure that, you know, you talk to your kids because right now I just saw an arrest of over 17 people where all of these kids, and I shouldn't even say kids because they are somebody's kids, but they're in their 20s and 30s and they all got arrested because they were trying to get these kids that were police officers to try to meet them at the hotel. And when these kids went there, they all got arrested. It was one of the biggest thing in South Florida. So make sure that you guys tell your kids. Like I make sure I look at everything and who my kids talk to. You know, my kids have phones where they can only talk to the people that can call them or we can call them too. So make sure human sex trafficking is a very, very big thing right now in Florida. Domestic violence is a very big thing. You know, it's really, really bad. Our law enforcement, you know, we really have to take, you know, them with the PTSD and all that stuff. So I'm telling you right now, if you guys are going through, you know, with human sex trafficking, domestic violence, you know, you guys think that you guys, you know, are with somebody that's drinking, please call us. We have no problem giving you guys numbers that can help you. If you guys are homeless, if you guys need food, if you guys need a bath, if you guys need a shower, anything, give us a call at 954-249-5858. That is why Car Accident Referral Services is part of 16 nonprofits because we want to help our community. And that's where we're going to focus on. We have a winner. Let's go. Go ahead, James.
Who's on the line with us?
My name is Janice Hoover.
I didn't catch your name. I think.
C-O-V-E-R, Hoover.
Wow. It's still not coming on.
I think she said Miss Cooper.
Did you say Miss Cooper?
Cover. C-O-V-E-R, cover.
Cover.
Okay.
Cover.
Can you hear it better than I can?
C-O-V-E-R, cover.
Cover.
C-O-V-E-R, cover.
Congratulations. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from, I'm actually in my car in Pembroke Pines.
In Pembroke Pines. Okay. Listen, I like listening to my car too when I'm missing my favorite show. Thank you. Congratulations. Please
Thank you very much.
Please stay on the line and
Yeah,
call.
absolutely. Well, you can give me a call after 3 and we'll tell you how to pick up your gift card. Thank you so much for listening to us. I hope you're loving the show.
And the number
I
to call.
love it. I watch it every day. I listen to it every Friday.
Oh, thank you. We love you. So you must have my cell phone number already. So it's 954-249-5858. Thank you guys so much for listening. And like I said, it's all about giving.
Best listeners on the radio.
Exactly.
I can
And where are
say
you from, Miss Cover?
Barbados.
Oh, shout out from Barbados. We're gonna play some music from Barbados, okay?
Well, I was listening to the one first with Pump Me With the Music.
Yes. Everybody says the music is really good. We're so happy because I literally
Oh, yes.
sit.
Samantha does the arrangement, okay?
Yes,
Good,
I
good
do
for
sit
her.
for 4 to 6 hours to play the
She
music.
takes
So
this
yes.
very seriously.
Okay. I
Well,
love the music.
Thank
yeah.
you. Have a wonderful, amazing, and blessed weekend. Glo will take the next caller. Thank you.
To the Car Accident Referral Services show on this great platform, you'll find one as true as New Haiti. What do we do at New Haiti? We accelerate change for people legally admitted into the United States, and we provide soft landing to those unfortunately being deported, and we capacity build with our 51 partners now to address the root causes of migration. What does that entail? Job creation, addressing security. But what it is the biggest challenge is to address all these things at the same time. Like I said, so that when the smallest of these, like the good book says, and you may not see change at your door, but in every direction you can see a sign of change coming in your direction. So you can say, hold up, whatever I was doing yesterday, there is something else coming tomorrow. Why don't I wait? It could be soccer leagues. It could be anything that you're interested in. I'm a job developer by profession, so I want to sit with one-on-one and tell me, what is your Haiti look like? Your best Haiti, tell me what it is. Maybe we can address it. Maybe I can find someone that will join me in addressing it with you. What is it? Is it a thriving community where you can play soccer, you can play tennis, you can do anything you want to do? We want to be behind the smallest of these my people and say, let's go. Let's build a better Haiti together. Let's address it. And especially one thing I find dearest to my heart is the women empowerment in Haiti. I am the product. I love my dad. He passed away recently. I love him dearly. He was the provider. He was everything to us. But Mom was my champion. Mom made sure I went to the right schools. Mom made sure I did my homework. Mom made sure I had food on my table. And also, Mom made sure whatever provision Dad provided, she did the extra so that she could make sure I have the right shoes. She did that. She ran that house. She ran that house, and some amazing women have run that country while we men were 70% unemployed. Mom was never employed. Mom was running the house. Made sure the kids were all right. Daddy had what is needed. So listen, the future of Haiti is brightest when led by women. I know I get criticism for it. We love the men. I'm a man, but our brightest future is led and governed by women because they've been doing it. They just haven't gotten enough credit for it. So that's my story.
Well, James, that is really wonderful to hear because I wanted to ask you who are the moms that you can introduce me to, because at Mompreneur Source, this is what I do. That's why I called it Mompreneur Source. So for everyone else, mompreneur, it's simply an entrepreneur who's a mom, and source meaning a place where you can find these amazing moms. And we just celebrated with our award ceremony, and we are getting bigger and better every year. Yes. And I want to know these Haitian moms because we do have a magazine and we do have a podcast that I want to feature these amazing women on. And you said so many good things while we were on break. And I wonder if we could cover some of that, because I'm not from Haiti, and I'm sure we have a lot of our friends from all different islands and stuff that listen to this show. And, give us things from a Haitian's perspective, because as I was sharing with you, when I think visit Haiti, support Haiti, my first thing is most people would tell me, don't go to Haiti, So why and what's fueling you, aside from the fact that you want women to run the world?
Yeah.
Let me know a little bit about that. What's fueling you? Bye, Sam. But it's near and dear to me, and in addition to moms and running the world, entrepreneurship is what provides the opportunity for the pipes to flow, right?
I agree. Listen, you asked the right question. Let me go a little bit of history. At 9 years old, I learned it was better to serve others than to be served. That was Midline Bertrand, my godmother. That's a woman that empowered me. I learned at 13 years old that there was life expected more from me because of where I come from. I carry the hopes of so many. That was Adrienne Jody, another Haitian that happened to be here that taught me in 8th grade. She said, listen, do not settle. I want you to remember that you carry the hopes of so many with you. So much is expected of you. To whom much is given, much is required. That was Adrienne Jody. So I could give you mile markers in my life. For some reason, God aligned it that there have been women. So I learned that if these people could invest even a tenth of what they invested in me, would be a better country by now. Oh, wait. I can say that, and I may get criticized, but it's the truth. The one successful Haitian administration in my lifetime was run by a woman. No one wants to talk about her. Erta Pascal Trujillo. She's the only successful administration that said, this was my mandate, I'm going to fulfill it, and I'm going to walk away. No drama. She's not in courts. She's not being prosecuted. No one wants her out. One woman that stood among all these men. Like I said, I admire there's some great Haitian men, but the successes have been in the women's favor. So that's why, hey, listen, you hear her. She wants to connect. Sac passe, bonsoir, mesdames. Let them know how to find you, because I would love to see them on your platform.
Absolutely. Momprenneursource.com. Or you can call 561-285-7515. That's 561-285-7515. And like I said, we have an annual celebration to honor and recognize moms doing amazing things and building legacies. We don't just build a business, we build legacies. And Dimitri, you are quiet here.
Yeah,
What's your take on this whole thing?
I was there on the 13th. That was an amazing job you guys did with the Mompreneur Awards. So please, people, you want to be in that room next time. Well, any room this woman is in, you want to be there.
Yeah, you did an amazing job at that function, Glow, and really proud of you to see certain women from various fields. We had the Assistant Attorney General, was she?
Yes, we had her.
We had Samantha Remnerine and a couple more powerful women. And I'm telling you.
Dr. George, Dr. Jeanette George.
Yeah.
Some of the moms who wasn't able to
Three
make
TEDx
it.
speakers.
Yes, three
in
TEDx
this room,
speakers.
okay?
Alicia Curry, Hyville Ferguson Davis.
And Lorna.
Yes, Lona Fink.
And to
Lorna
hear their
Fink.
stories.
Yes, you got it right.
Very amazing stories. And, Sam made it quite
She
clear.
brought it home.
She
tied
said,
it together. No loose
It's
ends.
not necessarily about the titles behind your name,
Mm-hmm.
but what you feel to do and what you know to do and how you execute it
Yes.
and achieve it.
Yes.
And that is it was just
Yes.
amazing. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Very amazing.
Yeah.
And shout outs to all the moms, because I don't think there's any job more demanding than being a mother.
Well, the reason why I started this, because when I first became a mom, I told people I turned 40 infertile because all my life I was told I couldn't have kids.
Right.
And then I became the mom, and for a little bit I was losing myself. And if you ever read the back of my shirt, it says every mother is a single mom until she finds her life partner. And I had some people stop me in the parking lot and be like, well, what are you trying to say about your shirt? I'm like, well, what happened for me was I did feel a little bit like I was losing myself. Yeah. Like I knew naturally I was an entrepreneur, and thank God I had wise friends who told me, hey, this ain't for the faint of heart. And like I said, I really used to think my friends were lying on their kids. They lived 20 minutes away, and 2 hours later, I'm like, seriously, come on now. Now that I have my own, with these kids, anything is possible. All right.
Yeah.
You can be fully ready walking out the door, and someone don't have a shoe, then someone need a clothes change. I mean, you can just let your imagination run wild,
absolutely.
right?
Yeah.
And I started this community because originally I wanted a nonprofit, and because my experiences in background and my marketing, sorry, my background is in mostly marketing and sales and medical too, but the medical thing was, sorry mom here, but it was like, the traditional family, go be a doctor and you're set for life.
If you're of Caribbean descent, we all know the talk.
Yeah.
Right, and then I was like, once I got that degree and everything else that came along with it, I realized that, it took one sales convention. I was like, oh my gosh, I could actually just learn how to speak better and make that in like, I don't know, a month, 2 months.
There you go.
Well, I got to work a whole year for that. So the light bulb went off, and I learned, like I said, when I became a mom, I know I'm at heart an entrepreneur. And it was really hard for me to like make the adjustments with like the changes in family and stuff like that. And I originally wanted this business to be a nonprofit. Yeah. But due to the IRS codes, I chose for-profit.
Yes. You'll find yourself in those shoes.
Well, because a lot of the moms, they can tell you, a lot of the digital magazine and a lot of content creation, I don't charge them for that. Yes. So I tell everyone, if you know a mom who's doing amazing things, like one of the moms, I really want to recognize her work. She lost her voice, and right now she creates artwork, and she takes it to kids. She takes it to the hospital to like inspire kids. She helps the kids create this artwork. So she's going to be our next cover. Yeah. So any mom who's doing like amazing things, I really wanted to bring light to that, because we shouldn't have to wait until something tragic happened for someone to be on Channel 7 News or whatever news station, right?
That was unfortunate.
Like I said, it is a sad story, but it seemed like our culture crave a little negativity, and why wait for something like that when there's moms doing amazing things? And I don't discredit anyone else, because you'll always hear me say we need the village, we need the cousin, the aunt. Before I had kids, I was like everybody's babysitter, and I love kids, right? And the whole thing behind my mompreneur source is I want to be a place where if someone is looking for moms who are not just building a business, but they're building a legacy, they're breaking cycles, changing generations. Traditionally, I only could reference the Bible and some other, I call them wisdom books that I've read. Families would leave property and all these things and kind of give the kids a head start. And now it seems like today it's the opposite way around, right? Your parents get a little older, and now you're trying to like take in your parents, and again, it's just a cultural change, right?
It is. Listen, speaking of mom, I shout out to Gladys Tusa, my mother. My father passed away recently. She held it together. I don't know how she held it together. And fine now, when I saw my father, I'm like, you did this every day for 3 years? Wow, where did you find this? I was broken in half a day, and she has done this for 3 years and make it look easy. Shout out to mom. She held us together my whole life, but the last 2 months, she was superwoman.
Every woman is born with that power to be a mother. And that is a superpower. Yes. So shout outs to all the moms, and give your mom a rose while she can hold it.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
And hug them and kiss them. And
that's my favorite flower, by the way. I love roses.
To tie what we started in, there are shout out to Sister Cities, who brought 2 extraordinary Haitian women, former Foreign Minister of Foreign Affairs, Dominique Dupuis, and brought the current mayor of Cape Haitian, Angie Bell, to Fort Lauderdale. Shout out to them. 2 extraordinary women standing in the room. Head and shoulders above everyone in the room. And shout out also to Valerie St. Fleur. The same vision we have here. She's leading 21 organizations, meeting together, doing their minutes, and writing an economic plan for Haiti. My goodness, I'm serious. I know how many men I've spoken with who are candidates who do not have an economic plan. So, shout out to the women who do it right.
And of course, shout out to the lady who She was supposed to be here in this
Yeah.
chair, right?
Yeah, she was supposed to be
Can't say
sitting
enough
there.
about
Samantha
Samantha
Ramnarine, man.
Dukanenden Ramnarine. Say her name, the whole name. Samantha Dukanenden Ramnarine.
There you
All right,
go.
You know,
Superwoman.
someone asked me, he's like, "Where's that name from?"
So yeah, shout out to Samantha Ramnarine from C.A.R.S, and we are in the Car Accident and Referral Services show right
Yes,
here
this
on
is
WAVS.
their platform. Yes. Wow, where did the time go? My goodness, it's almost over. Well, remember, Car Accident Referral Services is the show that gave us this platform for car accidents, slip and fall, workman's comp. Who you gonna call? 954-249-5858. They'll treat you they'll treat you like family, and just say James told you they would. All right. Samantha Ramnarine, she had to run. Superwoman, taking care of children way back in Boynton. So listen, drive safely. We're thinking of you, and we'll say a little prayer. And myself, for New Haiti, your one source for all things Haiti, raising a Haiti on the level of our history, but that encompasses everything we do and addresses the root causes of migration. James Toussaint, new-haiti.com, 561-856-7440. Call me anytime.
And Glow Knowles, the Secure Woman Directory.com, 561-285-7515. That's Glow Knowles, the Secure Woman Directory.com, 561-285-7515.
We should walk away on a round of applause for Glow Knowles, who did it super well this week. The Mompreneur Awards was an event like no other. I was honored to be in your company. So that's it for us. We'll see you next week. Until then, love on those you love and say a prayer for those who don't love you.